part competence. Now, when I say competence, what comes to your mind first? I have displayed three things: the knowledge that you have, the attitude that you have, and the skills that you have. Now, please understand, when I say knowledge meaning on a specific contrary, when I say knowledge, it talks about very specific things. Do I have the knowledge to pass on the project? Do I have the knowledge to pass on everything? Do I have the knowledge to portray all these things? Do I have the knowledge to say all these things? So it's knowledge, the basic thing. If I don't have knowledge, I may have the attitude to perform at any level, but if I don't have the knowledge, no matter what I do, it doesn't make any sense. Attitude. Attitude defines altitude. We have been saying this over a period of years. Probably we have spoken this for the last 1,000 years or 2,000 years or 10,000 years, and we'll speak till we are completely evaded from this place. Attitude is the main thing. It is the attitude that will define every aspect of your knowledge. When you mix these two still, when your attitude is mixed with knowledge, what we gain is called skills. So purpose and passion is more of your theoretical aspect. It's more of your existence aspect. It's more of your internal aspect. Competency is, if you're passionate enough, if you have the purpose, you will build your competence, and it will be shown in the projects what you do. It will be shown in the projects that you cover. It will be shown that the work that you do. If you're not enough in the competence area, then whatever you do, your passion and purpose will get defeated. Now, getting it to understand with the competence, and then when we move forward, it's called the character. What do I need to create the character? What would I be to display the character? And what are the necessity of this character? So as a leader, when I define my purpose, as a leader, when I define or show my passion, as a leader, when I show true competence, I'm actually showing the true need of my character. Am I actually showing the true being of my character? Am I actually showing true necessity of my character? Just to identify about what we talk about character as a whole, we are talking about, I'll give you an example. It's 1979 when APJ Abdul Kalam Azad was the mission director of the first satellite system which was supposed to put in orbit. Well, the team failed in 1979, and rather of putting that satellite into the orbit, it put it into the Bay of Bengal. Now, what happened post then was a very significant thing. His boss, who said that don't you worry, what you have to do is you have to truly identify the reason why it failed. So let us go for a press conference, because the entire Indian press was waiting out there and they wanted to meet them as what to happen. And the president of ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization, took the entire blame onto himself. In 1980, the same team succeeded. The same leader who took the blame onto himself said, "It is your success now. You go and meet the press conference. You don't require me now." That is the true character. The need to become the character was, I should take the blame, but my team should get the cherries of success. The need or to become a character, this is necessary that I display all those characters in between. This is where it clubs all together. I am giving you a formula where it says leadership is equal to passion into purpose, or purpose into passion, plus your competence into character will give you the leadership formula.